Everyone is telling you to wait. You open YouTube, you open the news, and the message is unanimous. The UK property market is a bubble about to burst. Don't buy now, they say. Just hold off for 12 more months, wait for the dust to settle, and you will pick up the bargain of a lifetime. I get it, truly, it is terrifying. When you're about to sign away hundreds of thousands of pounds, fear is a powerful instinct. But what if that fear is lying to you? What if I told you that waiting for a 10% price drop could actually cost you more than buying at the absolute peak of the market? In this video, I am ignoring the clickbait. I am ignoring the doom mongers. We are going to look at the only thing that matters, the math. I'm going to calculate the hidden cost of waiting, factoring in dead rent, volatile interest rates, and inflation, to show you why trying to time the bottom might be the single most expensive mistake you make this year. Let's run the numbers. First, we need to address the elephant in the room, the fantasy of the perfect bottom. There is this idea that you can sit on the sidelines, watch prices fall, and then, right at the moment they hit their absolute lowest point, you'll swoop in and buy. It sounds smart, but historically, it's nearly impossible. Even professional traders with billions of dollars in algorithms struggle to time the bottom. For a regular home buyer, it's a lottery ticket. Look at 2020 or 2008, the actual bottom, that brief window where prices were truly at their floor, lasted just a few months. If you blinked, you missed it. But here is the part nobody talks about. When the market actually crashes, the world doesn't feel like a shopping spree. It feels like the apocalypse. Banks stop lending, lenders pull mortgage products overnight, job security vanishes. The very moment you should buy is the exact moment you will be too terrified to do it. This is the psychology of the crash. You say you'll buy when prices drop 10%, but when they drop 10%, the headlines will scream they're going to drop another 10%. So you wait, and you wait, and suddenly the market recovers and you're still renting. Here is the rule you need to live by. You don't buy when the headlines are good. You buy when the numbers work for you. So let's see if the numbers actually work. Let's move away from theory and get into the cold, hard cash. I want to introduce you to two imaginary investors. On the left, we have cautious Carl. Carl is smart. He reads the news. He is convinced the market is due for a correction, so he decides to wait 2 years to buy. On the right, we have Action Alice. Alice is nervous too, but she decides she's ready now. They both want the same house. Today it costs £300,000. Alice buys it today. Carl refuses. He says, "I'm not stupid. This house will be worth £270,000 in 2 years. I'm going to save myself £30,000. So Carl waits, and let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's say he's right. Let's say the market does crash 10%. He saves £30,000 on the purchase price. Genius, right? Not quite, because Carl has to live somewhere while he waits. Let's assume Carl is paying £1,500 a month in rent. That is the average for a decent place in many parts of the UK right now. Over 2 years, that is £36,000. That is money purely evaporated. It's gone. It didn't build equity. It didn't pay down a loan. It paid his landlord's mortgage. Now look at Alice. She bought at the peak. She overpaid. But for 2 years, she's been paying her mortgage. A portion of that payment is interest, yes, but a portion is principal. Over 2 years, she has paid down roughly £8,000 of her debt. That is forced savings, money she effectively paid to herself. So let's look at the scoreboard after 2 years. Carl saved £30,000 on the house, but he spent £36,000 on rent. He is literally £6,000 poorer than if he had just bought the house at the expensive price. Think about that. You are betting on a massive, life-altering financial crash just to break even against your own rent payments. And that is assuming the crash even happens. If prices stay flat or go up, Carl is devastated, Alice is fine. But wait, it gets worse. We haven't even talked about the affordability trap. Why do house prices usually drop? They don't just drop because gravity pulls them down. They drop because interest rates go up. When money becomes expensive to borrow, fewer people can buy and prices soften. Let's go back to our £300,000 house. Scenario A, you buy today. Maybe the rate is 4.5%. Your mortgage payment is roughly £1,500 a month. Now, scenario B, you wait. The crash happens. The house is now £270,000. You high-five yourself. But why is it £270,000? Because the central bank raised rates to kill inflation. Now, mortgage rates are 6%. Let's run the math on a £270,000 house at 6% interest. Your monthly payment, it's about £1,600. Do you see the irony? You waited. You got the discount. You felt smart. And now you have a higher monthly payment for a cheaper house. You are paying more to the bank instead of paying for the asset. This is the trap that catches thousands of fence sitters every single cycle. Beyond the math, there is a cost we can't put into a calculator, the life cost. How much is 2 years of your life worth if you are renting a place you hate, dealing with inspections, unable to paint the walls, or putting off starting a family because you don't have the space? That is a cost. Every month you wait is a month you aren't putting down roots. It's a month you're living in limbo, checking Rightmove every morning, stressing over headlines. And we have seen this movie before. Remember March 2020? The experts said property would fall 15%. People panicked. They pulled out of sales. They decided to wait and see. What happened? A 20% run-up in prices. The people who waited didn't just lose money, they were priced out of their hometowns forever. I'm not saying that will happen again. I'm saying that inaction is an action, and it has consequences. Now let me be crystal clear. I'm not telling you to go out and buy a house blindly. Buying a bad deal is just as dangerous as waiting too long. So, how do you know if you should pull the trigger? You need to ignore the headlines and look at your own personal economy. Here is the safe buy checklist. If you can tick these 3 boxes, you are safer buying now than waiting for a crash. Number 1, the 5-year horizon. Are you planning to live there for at least 5 years? If yes, short-term price drops don't matter. Time heals negative equity. If you're selling in 2 years, do not buy. Number 2, the stress test. Can you afford the mortgage not just at today's rate, but if rates went up another 2%? If the answer is yes, you are secure. Number 3, the asset quality. Are you buying a good home in a good area, or are you buying a money pit just to get on the ladder? Quality holds value, junk does not. The market is unpredictable. Your life shouldn't be. Don't let the fear of a hypothetical crash ruin your actual future. Do the math. Check your rent against your potential mortgage. If the numbers make sense today, they will likely make sense tomorrow. I want to hear from you in the comments. Are you Team Carl waiting it out, or Team Alice buying now? Let me know your strategy below. And if you want more videos that rely on math instead of fear-mongering, make sure you hit that subscribe button. See you in the next one.